Erika Smallwood, and this is Black History Month. This man influenced music, but he's most known for being an actor. Here is Will Smith.
Alright, ready? Come on, man, that's what I do. Yo, mic check, mic check. Yeah, here you go. Oh, nah, he over here. Yeah, I heard he got that hot new thing. It's called...
Will Smith was the second of 4 children. Smith is of both African American and Native American heritage. Pursuing music, he met Jeffrey Towns at a party, and they soon began performing together as Deji, Jay-Z Jeff, and the Fresh Prince. Luckily, in 1989, he met Benny Madonna, who had an idea for a sitcom based on his life in Beverly Hills. Smith loved the idea, as did NBC, which put on the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Met wife Jenna Pinkett when she tried out for the role of his girlfriend. Will Smith also won a Grammy Award for the song Summertime during his rap career. She once used to be a teacher, but now she's writing books that influence kids. Here is Shannon Draper.
Without the local library in my neighborhood, I don't think I would have grown up to be a writer or a teacher. Books connected me to a world far beyond my neighborhood. It took me to China, it took me to Paris, it took me all over the world. And I was able to expand my world through my local library. Without my local library, I would not be where I am today.
She is the first Black woman to host her own TV show. She influenced people around the world and helps those in need. Here is Oprah Winfrey. Oprah Winfrey was born January 29, 1954 in Kalamazoo, Missouri. She is the richest African American of the 20th century. However, Oprah wasn't born into a rich or even a middle-class family.
I was raised by my grandmother with no running water and no electricity, but given the kind of support and given the desire to have an education by my grandmother, who believed that education was everything. And so I wanted to be able to give back to African girls what I'd been given.
Oprah Winfrey will forever be remembered as an innovator through the landmarks she made, becoming the first African American to host a TV show, inspiring millions of people across the world discussing significant issues on her shows such as equal rights towards gender, racism, poverty, and many others. Oprah will be seen as an icon, someone who paved the way for others to become successful. Margaret McCrick is currently 90 years old. She was born in Alabama and has been in Fort Wayne since 1936. She came to Fort Wayne after the Depression. Her husband's sister was here and he wanted to be near her. She says that things were bad until the war. Her husband served in the war 3 years. She was married 9 years. Government was forced to hire blacks since war was so bad. She worked at Phillips Dodge General Electric and made good money. Phillips Dodge told her not to tell a white woman how much they made because it was equal to hers or more.
I was born in Fort Wayne, Indiana, June 25th, 1993. I go to Northrop in the morning and then I go to Anthony's Career Center in the afternoon. One time we was at the mall and then this lady cut us when we was at the Burger King line. And when I confronted her, she looked at me strange. I don't know what was her problem, but I know that she didn't treat the other people like that. Planning on going to college. I want to go to Ivy Tech or maybe IPFW for business. I want to get my business degree and go to hair school so I can own my own hair salon. My family, my mom's side of the family is from Alabama, and her dad's side of the family is from Mississippi. My dad is from Atlanta, Georgia. My accomplishments are getting through a year without my mom. My mom recently passed away last year, February 18, 2011, from kidney failure. And living with my auntie made a big difference in my life because usually it was just me and my mom, and now it's me and my auntie and my uncle. And that's a big accomplishment in my life, and being still in school and not doing what typical teens do. God brought me through trials and tribulations, and I thank God for still having me here, and I thank God for taking my mom off the pain that she was going through. And second is my auntie, even though sometimes she doesn't understand me, but she's been there for me. She brought me in her home where she didn't have to. And I think my friends, because my friends, they don't understand what I go through much at times, but they still here for me.
Delmas Whitler is currently 90 years old. She was born in Dublin, Georgia, and she came to Fort Wayne looking for work. She's now retired from the International Harvester for 30 years. She has been a member of Turner Chapel Church for 64 years. She says Fort Wayne had its good time during the Depression. She made $5 a day and never got on poor relief. She found little pieces of jobs and harvester job. She served in the Army 3 years in the regular Army and 2 years in the Air Force.